Probably thinking 2 videos in one day, jeez. Don't you have anything better to do? But no, it's just because there's lots going on, so I figure I may as well document it. It's the same day, it's now about 3, it's coming up to 3 o'clock. My father's gone out to walk the dog and got in the store. My mother's in the kitchen right now, she's getting ready to go to work. All the stuff's still in here, of course. It might even all be finished as early as the end of the week. It's only before they go on vacation, which is in like 12 days. Something like that. Yeah, let's just look at some of the stuff then, I suppose. Is it lining up outside? It's the end of the day. Yeah, I did a run. I already mentioned it, didn't I? No, I didn't. I recorded the video before I had a run. Yeah, I've got like a bruise on my toe. Second toe, my left foot. It's fairly uncomfortable, but I could sort of run through it. Did I show those already? There's some of my drawings. There's one on the wall. I don't know what, I shouldn't have given them that one because it's like, it doesn't really fit. You see, they've all got like a frame around the edge except for that one, so I should have given them a different one instead of that. Yeah, Terry Pratchett books. Loads of stuff out there in the front room. There's still quite a few things in there. That's my Santa hat. There's about 10 or 15 hats there. I got that for the dog. CD rack. It's a nice view out this window. My mother might come up in a minute to decorate, or she'll shout up to me, I'm sure. Loads of Star Wars figures still in the packaging. Let's pick up one. Chewbacca. So these came out around the time of Revenge of the Sith, and I just thought they were really cool. But I don't know how many there were. I don't think there was more than 100, no. I think at most there might have been 80. Yeah, I've got about 15 or 20. Lots of games here. If you remember my old games video when I showed them all off, you can look at them again. Sorry if the picture quality is not the best. Project Gotham Racing, it's pretty good. NR 3 Takedown, that's one of my favourites. Left Auto I played a lot of. Love Splinter Cell. Some of these games though, because I bought them from this list of like top 50 or whatever games, like WrestleMania. I'm not really into WrestleMania. Black's a really good game. Simpsons comics, feature all the comics. Here comes my mother now. Hold on.
I don't know what's in that cabinet. If you could put your tomorrow the ceiling gets done, then you can push back. You can start taking all the stuff out of my room.
Okay.
Does that lamp work?
I'll try and that one. What else can I do now?
I don't think there's anything you can do today because we've got no more paint. You can't sand the ceiling because it's soft. It's got to wait till tomorrow.
Can't paint all day.
What?
There's no paint left.
No, there's no paint.
No.
You could clean this out and start putting stuff back in if you want.
Back first.
Oh, well it won't be that. It's not difficult to slide it.
I'd rather just move it back and then put stuff in.
Okay, then. We'll just have a break for today then.
Okay. Right.
Well done, Alan. You've all done a good job.
Behind the scenes. So yeah, my father's been like applying filler, I think it's called. You know what I mean, to fill in the cracks in the ceiling. My mother was painting some walls. I painted all that wall. She sort of painted along around there. And she was just like, we were just a lot of moving things around as we go and cleaning. I don't know what she's doing, she's washing her hair or something. Just close the door for a second. I went to this place in Cobblestones Park, which I think I mentioned in the last video earlier today. The Reader Chatty Club or something. It wasn't anything special by any means. And there was only 2 people there. One woman named Beryl. Should I have the camera in my face? One woman named Beryl. Can't really, I don't know. Because I don't have a selfie stick or whatever. Don't think it really matters. Yeah, one woman named Beryl and some guy named Mohammed. And they were already there and they were talking. No one else showed up for the whole time. I stayed about 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes, maybe 40. he was like leading the conversation, if you will. He was talking a lot about the Middle East. He was a doctor. He was talking about Persia and Syria. He came from Yemen, I believe. And he was using these long medical terms that I couldn't really get my head around. I talk quietly, it's because my mother's there. It makes me feel self-conscious. She comes in the room while I'm doing this. Nice view, somewhat. Decent view. So yeah, he was leading the conversation, but I was engaged. Like, I was giving eye contact. I was asking questions. He had a bit of trouble with like pronunciations, and that was a bit difficult. He was putting my hand on my leg a few times. I was like, okay, what's going on here? But I just took it as, I don't know, maybe he was nervous or something. Because the whole point of this thing was like people that are lonely and, you know, self-confidence sort of thing. He drew, I said like, can I take this? Because towards the end he was like drawing a map. I wrote my name on there to show him like how to spell it and pronounce it. I think that's like the Arabic, the Egyptian. But yeah, he was just speaking about all these countries. He had all this information. He was a very smart guy. But yeah, he drew that and just selected one. Can I have this? And yeah, the woman Beryl, she was from Cornwall, I believe. She hadn't lived around here very long. She had like a lanyard, isn't that what they're called, around her neck. So basically it was just me and that other guy that were there. She was the one that just led it. She said she wasn't going to be there next week. I said I'll come there. Well, if I can manage it, if I have the time. So there's that. We'll go for a couple more minutes. Father will probably come back just as we finish. Weather's not the best. Yeah, I saw my aunt and uncle for the first time in 20 years yesterday, and their adopted son, who I'd never met before. He'd come to the house a lot growing up, ever since he was like 2 or 3 years old. Hello, Jamie, if you're watching. Maybe he is, I don't know. So yeah, that was a bit surreal. Just had general chit-chat about TV and movies and music. And he was a bit like, hi, Alan. He's 15, I think. 15, 16. He goes to the same school that I used to go to. He's like, hi, Alan. It was very sort of wholesome, I suppose. So yeah, chatted to him, looked around the house, spoke to my uncle. My aunt used to be married. She's married to someone else now. Don't know how long they've been married for. But yeah, I like her new husband as opposed to her previous husband. He's a decent guy. I think he works in a jewellery shop now. And yeah, stayed there for about 3.5 hours, talked. I'm proposing now to maybe go and see one of my cousins, Jonathan. I might go and see him now if he's in. And his wife, who used to be a school friend. They might not be in the house. If not, then maybe I'll go a bit later. I was supposed to have spaghetti, and then it was like, oh, it's got cheese on it. Can't have cheese. I was saying at my aunt's house, do you want a honey or lemon? It's like, I can't have honey. And it's like, oh yeah. Yeah. I'm a bit sick of conversations of food, honestly. It gets a bit much. Yeah. What else can I tell you? Shout out to Chris. Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. Zachariah. Doesn't really comment much anymore. Mr. Silverwolf, I messaged him. Yeah, I haven't spoken to lately. I spoke to David this morning, which was nice. Just had a general chit chat. I'm hoping we can spend a bit more time together soon, because I miss him a little bit. I'm supposed to be doing that race on Saturday on it. I don't know what I'm going to be busy doing tomorrow. I might just spend tomorrow putting everything back in here. It might all get finished tomorrow. I'll put everything back. Good if we could do that. Got up a bit late. I was in like that. I wanted to get up at what? I went to bed about 11. Gave myself 7 hours, so I wanted to get up at. Talk for another minute. Sorry, I thought I had something. What was I saying? I went up to bed at 11. I wanted to get up about 6. Yeah, that would have given me 7 hours sleep, but I think I got up at 8, so I had 9 hours, which wasn't great. Would have liked a bit less so I could get more done. But yeah, I ran for an hour. Hope I'll get up earlier tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow wake up, run. Yeah, just wake up, run, maybe walk the dog and make another video. Finish all this. get it all like put back and everything brought back in. Be very lucky to do that at the end of the day. Then I might see my other cousin Anthony, or maybe my brother. And yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. Thank you everyone for all your support and helpful, kind comments, and